Hi, I'm Hannah Katzman from CookingManager.com, and now I'm going to show you how I knead dough. I have here a bowl of challah dough. The recipe can be found at CookingManager.com. I've used 6 kilograms of flour, which is about 13 pounds. It's going to make quite a lot of challah, but the recipe calls for a third of that. It can be halved, of course. Okay, so what I did is I made a sponge, which I included all of the ingredients and only 2/3 of the flour. Then I let it rise. We'll have to videotape that another time. Then I added the rest of the flour. I mixed it and I let it rest. Letting the dough rest for about 15 minutes makes it much easier to work with, and you'll need to add less flour and you'll spend less time kneading it. Okay, now there are 2 ways to knead. There's a traditional way, which is just working and working and working with the dough. I'll show you how to do that, but you could also stretch the dough. Stretching the dough accomplishes the same thing and with much less effort. All right, here we are. Okay, this is hard to work with because it's so much. I really need a bigger spatula. But okay, we're gonna stretch it. Okay, now it's true I'm not getting all the dough here because it's so much, but you can see how the strands of the dough are stretching. That's what I want to accomplish. And I'm just going to keep working it with different parts of the dough. It's heavy, as you can imagine. Stretch and fold it. There's still more flour on the bottom, which is fine. It will work it in. The tricky part is to know when you're finished. It won't be. It's going to take me at least 10 or 15 minutes. Another trick you can do is stretch it a few times, let it rest some more. Instead of, if you let it rest in between, you can spend even less time working on it. Of course, it takes you a little bit more time. Okay, so this is stretching. Falling apart a little bit there. It is hard to stretch with such a big amount of dough. I'll take a smaller piece to show you. Whoops. Okay. It is kind of sticky. Thing about dough is that you need bread dough in general is that you want it to be moist. If you add too much flour, it's easier to work with, but then the dough is dry. So there's always a balance you have to find between ease of working and the amount of flour. If you add, especially when you're dealing with challah and you want to shape it afterward, it's harder if you have less flour in it. But then you can sacrifice a little bit on the appearance and sometimes get a moisture challah. Alright, so anyway, this is stretching. Stretch. You could add another layer of flour if you need in the middle. Stretch. Okay, that's how you would stretch a small amount. Okay, now to knead dough, all you do is just work it. You fold it. You work it. Really get your muscles in there. And at some point, I'm going to know that it's finished. I'm going to know because it's going to be much more cohesive. It's going to not be sticky. It'll pull away. It's already starting to pull away from the pan, from the bowl. Can you show that in a second? Uh-oh, that's my timer. I think we're going to have to edit this a little. So you can see it feels almost alive. It is alive because it has yeast cultures in it. This is made with instant yeast. About 2 tablespoons of yeast about a kilo, It has a tablespoon of yeast per kilo of flour, which is a smaller amount than some recipes call for, but with the sponge, a slower rise with the sponge means you'll have I guess yeasty flavor.